What's happening? Hey, you guys, does this ever happen to you? Like right now, I went live and then, or I thought I went live and then I went ahead and I already did like my little dance. Suddenly started having a British accent. Why not, right? But I started having this dance and then I realized that I have to push the live button. Welcome to Monday mornings, right? So to speak. Oh, actually, it's Monday afternoons here, but I just had my espresso and now I realized that I need another espresso. But regardless, I wanted to come live right here because first of all, I wanted to tell you guys about my new this week's YouTube video that's actually up, which has been dear to my heart, even though you have to forgive me on some slight editing mistakes. But even though I really still took my time and I wanted to get it out there to you guys, because I made this commitment to myself to really like publish one YouTube video every single week that's actually helpful to people, not just created and stuff that I care about. So I realized that when I was talking to a lot of my entrepreneur friends as well, or like, just other moms, my girlfriends and stuff like that, and mom friends, I realized that finance and personal budgeting is like a thing that actually almost no one wants to talk about. And it's not something like that's very sexy and all this kind of stuff. But it's very necessary. And it's the most necessary thing almost that you want to be doing to kind of create long-term and lasting wealth for yourself and also for your kids. By the way, if you're tuning in right now, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Let me know where you're tuning in from and what part of the world. I would really like to know. And also how you found my channel. Or if you've heard about me before, if you've never heard about me before, I'm going to presume that you never heard about me before, of course. I'm not like a big deal yet. But so essentially, my name is Cornelia Pauline. I have been already in the online space by, first of all, having a business where I did product photography for e-commerce businesses, and then I sold that. And then I pretty much created a funnel marketing agency. And with the funnel marketing agency, I have been running that one already for close to 7 years. We have a small team who work with clients all over the world. So this is not to promo you, but just to give you a little bit of a background that even though essentially for the last few years, and also my husband, he has his own business and we have been just really making good money, and we realized that before, or it wasn't until we really figured out and we put such a heavy focus on like finances, because we both grew up with parents who haven't taught us that, besides like kind of the usual like save. You just want to save. So let me know if this is something too that you've heard a lot from your parents, or if you grew up essentially maybe in a different generation. So we haven't heard anything else. And like just by saving, you are not generating wealth, because if you're just saving and you're leaving your money on a savings account, you can pretty much almost like quote unquote burn that cash, because it's going to like be almost it is better than if you have no savings, don't get me wrong, but you really want to also like understand the more important part is how you're actually managing your money. And so we really put a heavy focus on that, invested into programs and coaches, financial coaches and that kind of stuff, to really kind of develop healthy habits. And so one of the habits that I wanted to share with you is actually really one in this week's video. So go to my channel and check it out. It's like the last video that I posted. And I titled it "How to Manage Your Personal Budget in Order to Really Create Wealth in 2021," which has become also so important. Is that you really want to get to this point of where you're growing your money, regardless of maybe necessarily the income you're making right now. So many people talking about, hey, you want to grow your income, you want to make more money, all this kind of stuff. And yes, I'm talking about this too on the channel, because it's important that we're diversifying our income streams, right? But it also is very, very important that you do understand how to control also the psychological triggers and maybe also those habits that you have. And by instilling the healthy habit of having, so to speak, like weekly money dates, we even don't call it like budgeting so much, because for me, budgeting oftentimes implies something very restrictive. So we essentially like really call it like having money dates, and we're doing this every week. And I talk about it more in my videos. I don't want to give too much away, and I wanted to keep this very short actually. But it has honestly really, really changed our lives, and it's something that we are going to be doing together with our son as well. Once he will be able to understand this, right, and get the concept of how important this is, right? Because early on, I feel like when you're learning this, and I do feel like people who are growing up in wealth, you also maybe financial wealth. If we're talking about financial wealth right now, because there's different ways and areas of wealth. then they are learning this, I feel like, from their parents, right? Hopefully, and all this kind of stuff. And so for people, or for us who haven't grown up with this and who are building this for like kind of like really learning in a lot of trial and errors, this is really, we have to go through this pain of discipline, so to speak, to really develop this healthy habit. So that was it today. Just wanted to go live real quick. Thank you so much for watching it right now. Check out my video. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking, and I hope I catch you in the next live stream. Bye.